Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're exploring how Mom serves up chaos right in front of me. Jenny's lies were exposed, and the welfare office swiftly delivered a punchy goodbye. She had to face a consequence that might be deadly, but hold on, the teachers got a field trip to the museum first. Mischievous pupils tried to fight, but classmates pinned their arms, a heartwarming turn. Before school ended, the teacher and classmates chatted as if in a sitcom, bringing her a little comfort. But when it was her turn to read on stage, comedic chaos struck, and she felt like she was starring in a soap opera. On the bright side, the baby was healthy, and her classmates came to visit with extra enthusiasm. All for that smile. Little did Jenny know it was going to be the sole highlight of her future life. She wrote letters to her teacher sharing secrets, not realizing the teacher had become her heart's mysterious figure. To her surprise, her caregiver was her grandmother, aged over 70. "Sweetheart, this might be your last face-to-face," felt like a time warp. Annie realized there are just too many child stealers out there, from her stepdad to welfare, even her own mom. But every time she felt down, the teacher swooped in like a superhero to cheer her up. As long as Jenny got to high school, her dream college would be waiting, and everything would be within reach after that. She tucked away the encouragement on the wall and walked out of the hospital alone. Returning home with her 1-month-old felt oddly warm. "Baby, what are you all doing here? Let me ponder if I can keep it together. You jerk." Instead of arguing, Jenny rushed to her baby as if her mom just threw her through the roof. Little did Jenny know, her mother had long harbored disdain, a vibe of love mixed with chaos, like shattered glass. She felt like knocking her mom over while cherishing her little one, ripping apart her mom's dear TV shows before she left. Mother smashed a flower pot like a disgruntled dancer. Jenny knew she was out of options. As her feet crumbled like a slapstick comedy, she fell down the stairs but heroically protected her baby. Mom moved the TV, casually grabbing the remote as she checked on the baby like she was settling in for a shower. Realizing the TV was no longer, she fiercely dashed upstairs like a gambler who'd just lost their gold. Jenny wrapped up her baby traveling through snow, dreaming of a welfare station, only to find it closed for the night. Feeling helpless, she took the subway to school, where her teacher was occupied with dealing with a broken window. It seemed time for some preparations. Before calling the cops, the teacher spotted Jenny, snoozing soundly while the baby in her arms was adorably mischievous. The teacher began her quest for help, even letting the students hold class on their own like a real-life sitcom. However, U.S. policy was so bureaucratic she smashed her phone in frustration after a whole day of calls. Looking at Jenny, her eyes sparkled with hope. Bringing her home for a lavish dinner, it was heartwarming. Her friends were as kind as she was, shining like stars in a perfect TV Christmas special. Free from eternal nagging and domestic violence, Annie was born anew, racking up awards as if winning the jackpot. To celebrate, the teacher and classmates threw her a party. Everything was just perfect. After deep reflection, she mustered courage to open the door, only to find her mother sitting there like a stone. Jenny had her suspicions but wouldn't admit to them. She even urged her mom for a checkup, but Mom refused like it was scripted. Her parents in this scene refused to acknowledge it, like characters in a comedy, repeating their tedious lines. Mom remained unchanged while she couldn't take it anymore, lost in her daydream, hoping for her sparkling prince. Each time her mother passed by, everything turned dim, as Jenny sat in class feeling completely bored. On her notebook, just a few words scribbled as her heart screamed, "Why me?" The teacher had noticed her slump. Sitting there, she seemed to hear nothing. Shockwaves rippled through the room. Eyes wide with disbelief, the teacher urged her not to give up. Classic motivational moments. Pursue your dreams. But Jenny had lost all hope, all the while constantly yearning for that bond of love. "Will you marry me? Is that even possible? These things are illegal." The teacher still pushed her to keep trying. Worn out and demotivated, her heartbreaking dialogue lamented love's endless talk. "No one loves me, but people surely love you. They even love how you hit me. They love to deceive me, label me an animal, wish me to live a miserable life. What love indeed? That's not love. Sweetheart loves you. And I love you too," she recalled, thinking of her own child. Jenny changed her mind, claiming thirst. The social worker headed out for water. Seizing the moment, she stealthily grabbed her record, sneaky as a cat burglar. When the social worker returned, she accidentally learned about Jenny's mom. She wants to see you. What a twist in this drama. She wants to connect with you and your grandchild, leaving everyone stunned.